Now let's just see the next construction, that is construction number 2. And construction number 2 is all about, we have to construct a triangle given its base, a base angle, and the difference of the other two sides. So it says we have to construct a triangle whose base is given to us, a base angle is given to us, and the difference of the other two sides are given to us. So let us suppose for this particular construction, we are considering the two cases as nothing but, given the base as BC, a base angle, say angle B, and the difference of the other two sides as AB minus AC or AC minus AB, because we can take any two of the sides as AB minus AC, in which AB should be greater than the AC, or either we can take the case of AC minus AB, in which AC is definitely greater than that of AB. So for this particular construction, we have to take the two cases. So let's just start with the case number 1. Let us suppose if I'm starting with the case number 1, in which I am taking the case when AB is greater than AC, that is AB minus AC. So this is nothing but the case that first of all I'm taking. So let's just see the construction which is involved with it. First of all, we have to draw the base as BC. So this is nothing but my base as BC. Again, further, let us suppose the angle as angle B, which is given to us. Construct the angle B, which is nothing but XBC. And further, as we know, the difference which is given to us is nothing but AB minus of AC. So let us suppose if I am measuring AB minus AC, and using this particular measure, I am making an arc on BX, which is nothing but this particular point D. So actually this particular point D is representing that BD is equal to AB minus of AC. Now let us suppose if I'll join this D and C point all together. So we just wanted to construct the triangle ABC. So let us suppose if I am constructing the perpendicular bisector of this DC, perpendicular bisector of this DC. So we all know how to construct the perpendicular bisector using the compass, taking C and D as the center. We have to mark an arc above as well as below, like of this form, above and below. Let's just join these two arcs all together, or these 2 points all together. Wherever this line intersects the ray BX, that particular point is nothing but called as the point A. This point is nothing but called as the point A. Join this point A with C, join this point A with C, and thus this is nothing but the required triangle ABC. This is nothing but the required triangle ABC. Now let's just see some of the steps of construction that are related with this particular construction. So let us suppose if I'm talking about the steps of construction, and if I'm joining this AC for the further construction. Let us suppose if I'm joining this AC for the further construction, So let us suppose if I'm joining this one further. So let's just see the steps of construction as, first draw the base BC and at any point B make an angle XBC. First, the second one is cut the line segment BD equal to AB minus of AC from the ray BX. Join DC, draw the perpendicular bisector CPQ of DC. Further, let it intersect BX at the point A and join AC. So this is nothing but our last step in which we have joined A and C all together. Now let us suppose if I just wanted to prove that how BD is actually is equal to AB minus AC. So first of all, as we can see that this PQ, or we can say this A point, is actually lying on the perpendicular bisector. If this point A is lying on the perpendicular bisector of DC, it implies that AD should be is equal to AC. AD should be is equal to AC if it is lying on the perpendicular bisector. So let us suppose if I'm talking about BD, then we can write BD as nothing but AB minus of AD, and further we know that AD is nothing but is equal to AC, so we can write it as BD is equal to AB minus of AC, and that's how we have taken BD, which is nothing but is equal to AB minus of AC. So this is all about the construction which is related with the case number 1. Now let's just move on further toward the case number 2. Now let's just see the case number 2. The case number 2 was like in which AB is less than AC, that is AC minus of AB. Now the steps that are related with the case number 2, the two steps are just same as that of the case number 1. First of all, we have to take the base BC, we have to construct an angle that is X, B and C, and further the next step would be like we have to extend BX toward the opposite side, So I'm drawing the 3 steps all together in such a manner. So let us suppose if I'm taking this particular construction in which I have already taken the 3 steps. The step number 1 was like we have to draw the base as BC. The next step was like we have to draw the angle XBC, and the third step is like we have to extend BX towards the opposite direction. So draw BX ray towards the opposite direction and cut this ray as BD such that BD is actually equivalent to AC minus of AB. So this BD arc is actually same as that of AC minus of AB measure. Now let's just move on further toward the further steps. Now the further step would be like join this DC such that we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of DC. So further we have to take D and C as the center. Using the compass, just mark an arc up and below as well, and thus we have to construct the perpendicular bisector in such a manner. And let us suppose if I am joining this perpendicular bisector, wherever this particular line will intersect this ray, that is DX, that point would be nothing but called as the point A. And if I'll join this AC, so this BC is nothing but the required triangle in which the base is given, the base angle is given, and the difference of the two sides is given to us, which is AC minus of AB. And in the same manner, you can find out that this BD is equal to AC minus of AB. So let's just see the steps of constructions that are involved with it. Steps of construction involves the one which is the same as that in the case number 1, like we have to draw the base, we have to draw the angle, and further we have to extend the BD. So the next step would be like cut a line segment BD equal to AC AB from the ray BX and extend on the opposite sides of the line segment BC, or we can say BX line segment. And further the next step would be like join DC. We have to join DC, draw the perpendicular bisector CPQ of the DC, and further wherever it is intersecting at the line BX, let us suppose if I'm calling that point as A, join AC, and the next step would be like ABC is nothing but the required triangle. ABC is nothing but the required triangle, which is all related with the case number 2. So this is how we can construct a triangle whose base is given, a base angle is given, and the difference of the other two sides are given to us.